everyone, welcome back. I'm Linette with the Laurel County Public Library, and guess what? I'm not in my kitchen. I'm actually at Cornet Farm Fresh. Now, you know, one of the neat things about doing these videos with you guys is you all learn a little bit about me and about my family. And one thing that you may have picked up on is I'm retiring really soon. And my good buddies, the Cornets, are located at 630 Bill George Road. And I've partnered up with them and they let me play in the kitchen. I get to make stuff that they sell in their store. And if you've not been out to Cornet Farm Fresh, you need to come. You need to check it out. Today, what we're going to be featuring and talking about is eggplant. I'm telling you, these are some of the prettiest little eggplants I've ever seen in my life. I've never really fixed eggplant a lot because a lot of times the ones that you get in the store are just not as good, in my opinion. These are fresh from the field. They are spectacular. Yesterday, we made some eggplant parm here in the kitchen, and the teenagers that work in the store went crazy over it. So you know, if teenagers like it, it's gotta be good, right? So I thought I would share that with you today, how to do this. Now eggplants, according to what I've been told, are gonna be fresh and in season until about September. So you've got plenty of time to come out and get one and give this a try. Perfect if you're doing low carb, perfect if you're trying to stay away from a lot of the fatty meats that you might have in a normal lasagna and that kind of thing. So this is gonna be really good. So, we wanna take our eggplant, we wash it up real good, and we're gonna slice about 1/2 inch slices, pretty close to that. Look at that, is that not just beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. There's all kinds of good recipes. You know, you can go to the library and get those cookbooks or on the app, or you know, find good eggplant recipes that you might want to try. Okay. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put them here on the sheet pan. You have to do what's called sweating them or letting them whelp up, according to how you describe it. But what that does is takes the excess moisture out of the eggplant. The kids yesterday was like, this really does taste like a noodle. And it's very filling. If you've never eaten eggplant, trust me, you're not gonna eat eggplant parmesan and walk away going, oh, I'm still hungry. It won't happen. They're very filling. I guess they have a lot of fiber content. I've not really read the nutritional information as much as I should on it, but I would assume that they're very fibrous, so they fill you up. Okay, now I'm gonna cover these in kosher salt. If you don't have kosher salt, you can use plain salt, but the kosher, where it's a little bit more coarse, when you rinse these off, it just rinses off easier. It's gonna take about an hour. It's like watching a science experiment because the water just bubbles right up. Okay, so we've got that done. If I can get that one. Okay, so check back with us in about an hour and we'll go to the next step. Okay, everyone, welcome back. It's been about an hour and I want you all to get a close-up look at these eggplant. Look at this. Okay, so see, I was telling you, it just bubbles up. So that pulls out that extra moisture that you don't need in your recipe. So that's an important step. So I already have a few that I've already washed, got ready to assemble in the Parmesan. So come on over here to the skillet and we'll get those going. And I have several eggplant here that I've already washed, cleaned, they're ready to go. So I've made a dredge for them. So we have all-purpose flour, egg, and seasoned breadcrumbs. Now, in your all-purpose flour, this is where it really gets fun. If you've got fresh herbs at home, basil, oregano, put that in it. It's gonna be great. I don't have that right now, so I'm gonna put some stuff that I do have. I'm gonna put a little bit of black pepper. Can't go wrong with that. And I'm gonna put some dried basil. Can't go wrong with that either. Okay, and I'm going to put a little bit of dried oregano. And I'm going to put some Italian seasoning, which is basically all of that combined. too much cheese here. Where's my Italian seasoning? There it is. Okay, so we're just gonna mix that up real good. If you wanted to put a little bit of salt in there, you can. I didn't yesterday, and also we didn't even notice it. So that's a preference of yours. Okay, so we're gonna go into the flour, into the egg mixture. Now in the egg mixture, I have egg and milk. And I have 3 eggs and probably about a cup of milk because I'm gonna be doing several. But if you're just doing one, you would not need that much. Okay. Now these, you want to start out with pretty hot oil. I'm using my electric skillet and it's about 375. It's nasty. I hate having to dip stuff in egg because it's just not fun to handle, but it makes it really good. Okay. It's just a process. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to show you how to get this assembled, and then I'll bring you back and show you how good it is when it's done. Because these are not difficult to put together. I mean, this right here is the worst part. The nasty egg stuff. But once you get past that, you're all good. You know, if nothing else, eggplants are just really pretty to have in your kitchen. I can remember a period of time when a lot of people really decorated their kitchen with eggplants. That was kind of the thing. I don't know if that's still a thing so much or not, but they are very pretty. Now these only take a few minutes on each side, probably just 2 to 3 minutes. So I'm kind of watching that first one I put in to make sure it's okay. And again, these are seasoned breadcrumbs. They're like Italian seasoned breadcrumbs, so really pushing home those flavors. Okay, so let me flip that first one because I'd say it's about ready to roll here. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I want. If it can get that little bit of crusty on both sides, that's all I need. Okay, because it's gonna finish cooking per se in the oven when we bake it, but you just want to get a little crunch on there. Give those 2 a couple more minutes. 3 more. If you watch this video and you've got a recipe that you use eggplant in and that's over the top good, please let me know. I heard yesterday that you can make a vegan mayonnaise with eggplant. I'm going to have to investigate that just to see how that works. But I've heard that it's really good. So if you're into vegan, you might want to check that out. Okay. Just going to flip these last. Oh, that looks so good. Now, the only other thing that we need to finish off this eggplant parm is a good marinara and some good cheese. So, since I am at Cornet Farm Fresh, they have their own marinara, and I'll show you. Started on this bottle yesterday, so it's got a little dribble on it, but it's okay. We're going to put a little bit in the pan, and I'm going to use this real high-tech, fancy way of spreading it out. Don't get any fancier than that, does it? I didn't think so. Okay, so then we're just going to start putting that eggplant in there. Oh my gosh, here we go. These are so big, like 4 of them is going to cover the bottom of the pan. Okay, so we have that. Then we're going to add cheese. I have my cheese here. I'm using a mozzarella provolone blend, which I think is just perfect. Gotta take that glove off. If you just want mozzarella, that's fine. Pretend like you're making a lasagna, okay? So that's what we're going for here. So I'm going to put a little bit of cheese. Because I'm not wanting to be skimpy on folks, I'm going to put another layer this. Oh my gosh. Okay, now we're gonna put a little more marinara. Actually, we're gonna probably put a lot more marinara. Their marinara sauce, boys, I'm telling you, it's so good. I was really, really impressed with it. Okay, now I'm just gonna spread that out. Okay, and then we're gonna top it with some cheese. That's gonna bake. I got a timer going off. It's gonna bake at 375 for about 20 minutes. Now, if you'll come back in about 20 minutes, we'll show you what it looks like. Okay, guys, so we're back here in the kitchen at Cornet Farm Fresh, and we have finished up that eggplant parmesan. It smells wonderful. So Jared is helping me film now, so come on over here, Jared, and get a close-up of this. Now, folks, what you don't know about Jared is he's not much of a vegetable eater, but yesterday he ate the eggplant parm. So, come on out and see us. Cornet Farm Fresh, 630 Bill George Road. We'll hook you up with some eggplants and other fresh vegetables to make those wonderful summer meals. And if you're struggling with what to fix, come by the library and get you a cookbook. Perfect combination. All right, so we'll see you next time.